Alright, so not too long ago, a friend of mine recommended that I watch the documentary on Netflix called Vegucated. The documentary is about three meat-loving New Yorkers who agree to take on a vegan diet for 6 weeks. After watching it and experiencing some of the hard things to watch in this documentary, I found it very hard to believe that so few people are vegan or vegetarian. So why do so many people consume animal products? It's because they don't know the consequences. A study by OneGreenPlanet.org found that the majority of people reconsider their eating habits after being informed, so the obvious answer seems to just educate them. So all of you should watch the documentary Vegucated. According to their website, the documentary won Documentary of the Year from Toronto Independent Film Festival and plays at dozens of other film festivals around the world. It's been so highly praised by those who've seen it, that should convince you guys to see it as well. Vegucated informs you about how farm animals are treated. A specific example in the documentary that I found very hard to watch was it showed the animals being skinned. What basically happens is the live animals are put into a giant pool almost that is full of scalding water, and that is supposed to just start the process of their skins to come off. And then after that, then if some are still alive, some are dead, they're put into this circular contraption that spins, and then they're sprayed more with scalding water until they're completely skinned. Needless to say, this is very inhumane, and myself and many others probably wouldn't have known this if they would not have watched the documentary. Vegucated also informs you about how the environment is affected. It shows these giant open-air sewage pits that they call lagoons that are full of exactly sewage and animal feces that are supposed to be used eventually as fertilizer for the fields. The problem is that these lagoons are very prone to leaks and spills and travel into local lakes and streams, causing a lot of contamination, which then kill fish and a lot of problems that could have been avoided. Animal production also produces a lot more carbon dioxide than plant production, and farm animals naturally just, when they breathe or do anything that secretes any kind of gas like that, they're giving off methane. Carbon dioxide and methane are both really big contributors to global warming. And myself and many others would not have known this also if they would not have watched a documentary. Vegucated also informs you about how your health can be affected. The documentary shows that the American diet currently only consists of 4.5% of unrefined plant foods. Renowned author and doctor Joe Furman from the film did a study and found that as consumption for unrefined plant food goes up, heart disease and cancer goes down. The three people in the film also, by the end of the film, after their 6 weeks of vegan dieting, found lower blood pressures, lower cholesterol, and a lot of them lost weight. So we can learn from this that animal-free diets have a lot of proven health benefits, and animal consumption has a lot of proven negative effects on your health. And I would not have known this if I did not watch the film, and you guys as well, most likely. The film also provides answers for and new perspectives towards common questions for veganism and vegetarianism. A common counter for veganism and vegetarianism is that humans are evolutionary meat eaters. The film answers this by saying that times have changed. We're no longer hunting and farming as we once were, but now we're mass producing. And we no longer need animal products to survive, because today there is a lot of different alternatives that are plant-based that can adequately nourish us. So I urge all of you guys to go onto Netflix and watch the documentary Vegucated. This way, you can be informed before deciding to continue or hopefully discontinue animal consumption.